Cheers! Just finished a brew day in the Robobrew. Very hoppy pale ale. This happens to be the no chill amber I did in it a while back. If I turn it around, my light behind it, you might be able to see. Is that going to work? It's pretty lovely. Anyway, cheers. Today was going to be an experiment brew day for a video. I was bored yesterday trying to come up with a recipe. I thought IPA, hoppy pale ale, XPA, whatever you want to call it. I'll throw some oats in. It seems to be the trend, and you know I'm a trendsetter. Never. But I thought, bugger it, I'm going to throw some oats in. I'm going to just use Werflock, maybe me VPP I use for clearing sometimes, and see how they go with the oats in it. You know, a lot of flaked. I was going to use half a kilo, 500 grams, about a pound. I actually cut it back to 400 grams, which is, it's 2 ounces off a pound, I guess. This, I think if you watch the video, I forgot Werflock in this too. Anyway, I forgot the Werflock. I put the oats in. I was all about the hops at the end, because it was a 60-minute bittering and a big 120, I think it was, gram whirlpool for 15 minutes. And I forgot the Werflock. So there goes an experiment. So anyway, you can tell I forgot the Werflock. Check it out. Usually that'd be clear by now. It was only 10 minutes ago or something. But yeah. Anyway, what this quick video is going to be about, if I can stop raving, is chilling. There's been a lot of discussion on the Robobrew page about chilling and immersion chillers, and I did use the immersion chiller for a while, but when I first got my Robobrew, it was like in November 2 years ago or something. October 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't know, at least 2. And using the immersion chiller around here, a brand new suburb, and the pipes are very, very shallow, and it gets very, very hot, and it takes ages, half an hour at least, to get your water down to anywhere near where I want to put it in the fridge. And usually then I still had to wait till overnight, because it'd be 26 or 27, 28 degrees, because that's the ground, the temperature of the water was coming out of the ground. Winter it's a bit different, but I still I like my plate chiller. Let's get down to it. I like my plate chiller. I have got one of their new Magic. I have got one of their new counterflow chillers. I haven't got the fittings yet still. They did send me a couple of adapters, but I just need that skinny hose. Just got to get some of that, and I'll give that a burl. I think that'll go fine. But my plate chiller. So this is about that. I'll have a look at the timestamps on the videos. I don't know, it's about 5 minutes. The pump's full out of the Robobrew, however long it takes my Robobrew to empty. And I did do a 6-gallon batch, 23 litre batch. However long it takes to empty is how long it took me to chill. I had to back the water off again. It was coming out too cold at 16 degrees. I wanted it 20 because I'll ferment around 19, but I want to pitch. I won't be rehydrating or anything, so you want to pitch a little warm, and then just set your fridge to what you usually brew at. Ferment at. Oh, and I'll show you the hops. Speaking of the hops I put in it, I forgot to do this. I'll bung this in. This was the lump of whirlpool hops I used today. Oh, it still smells good. It smells like such a waste. Look at that. Should be squeezing that in the fermenter, shouldn't I? Oh well. I haven't turned the pump on yet. It's all still in here. Got the water running, so I've got to hurry up and get this going. I'm going straight through. That's full. I'm going straight through. There's no restrictions on it. There is restrictions on the end just at the moment, just to see how we'll go with the temp. Alright, so I'll turn the pump on. We're going to go straight out. There's the pump on. I don't know if you'll pick that up with the sun behind there. We haven't made it through yet. Here we come now. So we're starting to come through. And at the moment, excuse the sun behind it, we are coming out under 16 degrees. That's pretty typical for this time of year. I might just go and back off the tap water because I don't want it that low. But we're going, I can open this up, see if that's going to help. I'll open it up full. Take it off virtually. I'll leave it there just in case I need it. We're coming out a bit warmer today. The weather has been warmer at home. We're coming out, it's at 17. We'll let it go for a while. Usually it's about 16 lately, but the weather is warming up. If anyone's in Australia would know, or in Victoria. 17. It's still a bit cold, so I'd rather it be up near 19, 20. I'm going to go and back the water off. So that's going full through. That's not going to restrict anything like that. 18. No, it's still too cold. I want it at 20. I usually collect it all in buckets. I was a bit slack today, but once the water's warm, I don't bother collecting the first cold bit. But I was a bit slack because I was videoing. Usually I'd run out and put the bucket under there, and you got hot water for cleaning. Come back. I've slowed the water down a bit. We're still... It takes a little while to catch up. Now I might still go and back the water off a bit more. By the way, we still even haven't half filled that bucket up yet. You might be able to see it's about the level of where that handle is, a little bit higher. That bucket's still not even half full yet. And I've backed the water, there we are, 20 degrees. I don't mind it going a little bit higher because there's a lot of cold wort. 21, that's good, that's good. That'll mix in with the cold stuff. I might have backed the tap off too far. But I'm happy with 21 because it'll mix in with that cold stuff and level out. So we're still going now. I haven't adjusted the water a little bit higher. I did back the water off, it touched too much, but I'm still happy with that. We're going in there. We're still just coming full bore out of the Robobrew. I can't see the level where we're at, but we're over halfway. I'll just swap the buckets over. I've turned the water back up a little bit just to keep it around that 21. Looks like I've done well. It'll probably drop a little bit further than that because I've only just turned it up. Takes it, it takes maybe 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds just to come through the chiller and affect the difference coming out. And we are nearly done. We are at about 20 litres at the moment. That's about 20 litres. I'm not sure what I'm going to get out of this with all those hops I used. I'm guessing about 22 litres or something like that. It's a 23 litre batch, but I've thrown a hell of a lot of hops in there. There you go. It sounds like we're running out here. I should turn the pump off. There's going to be a lot of wort stuck in that hop, so I don't think I'm going to squeeze it out today. I'll see how we go. I might have a look. Because we're only at... Oh no, we're about... is that 25, 24, 23, 22? 22, that's what I guessed. I forgot about the hose while I was looking at how much beer was left, but look at that, there's only 2 buckets of water. Besides that little bit that I missed at the start. Anyway, that's it. I got 2 buckets of water. There was a tiny little bit of water I missed at the start when I was yakking to you guys, and a tiny bit of extra water that went into the bucket. So chilled the whole lot in. I haven't looked at the timestamps yet. In and I don't know, 5 minutes or something. And 2 buckets of water, which I need for cleaning anyway. So I usually fill this back up with water once I've washed it out. And put sodium bicarbonate in, blah blah blah. Run it through the pump, put the chiller in there, and everything else. I have got a couple more brewing videos coming up on the Robobrew. I have one that I did a speed brew, but not a speed brew. I did everything. I'm pretty sure I did a mash out too, a 60-minute mash out, blah blah blah. Sparge, and it was all done in about 3.5 hours from memory. But that video will be coming, and I also did another video about brewing 19 litre batches, the 5 gallon batches, because I never brew that size, and I get a lot of questions about it. So I did a batch using my profile to see if it was accurate, and it worked fine. So I've used this 6 times now, the pump model, and I've used the other one at least 30, 40, I don't know, could even be 50 times the other one. I did a lot of batches in it. My profile is good. If you're having issues with it, you know, I can try and help you, but it's turned out good with this. Maybe you come out a point up. I haven't bothered mucking around with it because it's so close. I haven't checked today what I came out with. Pre-boil was good. But anyway, it's in the fermenter here already. Oops, yeast is pitched. Benefit of just bang, chilling it all out at once. And anyone that's done it or has a plate chiller knows how good that feels to not have to wait or, you know, struggle getting it down that last few points. Anyway, this is supposed to be quick and I've raved on too long. There will be more videos coming up about the Robobrew. I've just got to edit them. I've videoed every brew I've done, except for Kane's. My mate Kane came over and I brewed a beer for him because he did a favour for me. I didn't video that because there was people here and it's just hard. Oh, and I've got to thank Dermot for this shirt. Someone mentioned Dermot, Stas mentioned Dermot the other day, and I forgot that he'd sent me this shirt, and it was a long time ago. It was probably a year or two. And I'd forgotten about it, and I put it away. I think it was a bit tight at first. It's not now, it's alright. I mean, I've lost weight, a lot of weight, so it fits, and thanks to Dermot and Beerco, it was a bit of confusion. I thought I was going to get a Beerco shirt and give him a plug. And he sent me a Gladfield shirt, but I didn't realise he was a Gladfield. I don't know what I'm talking about. Cheers, Dermot. Cheers, Stas. Cheers, Kane. Who else helped me today? I don't know. Cheers, everybody. Take it easy.